This is Contra Hardcore, the Japanese version. Why is it the Japanese version? Because the US version is incredibly difficult and unfair. And at least this Japanese version has some mercy, such as a life bar and unlimited continues, if I remember correctly. This is just the demo, actually. I'm not actually playing right now. But I thought we should just ease into this. This is our last Contra stream for a while, for the foreseeable future, if ever. Just like Bloodlines was probably our last Castlevania stream. No, I was wrong. It was Dracula X. But after this, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this damn channel. I mainly wanted everyone to understand that I'm a big Castlevania fan, so that's why there's so many Castlevania streams. Then I was like, well, I can do the Contras as well. Oh, by the way, if you want a physical version of the copy of this game, this collection, Contra Anniversary Collection, you still have a few more weeks to get them pre-order them, I should say, from Limited Run Games. Otherwise, you'll be SOL to get them ever again, unless you want to pay exorbitant prices for them on eBay. So we're in for some crazy times, just watching the demo here. Or the attract mode, as arcades would call it. Speaking of which, AVGN just did a video on the Contra. I wish he had gone more in depth on the other games. He pretty much just talked about the NES, Contra, and Super C. He just barely mentioned the arcade games and just kind of glossed over the games that followed those, like the Game Boy game and Contra 3 and this. But make no mistake, this is going to be a hard game for me. I'm just kind of biding my time here. I would like to actually... Obviously, the nerd doesn't talk much about good games, but I would like to hear him eventually talk about the shitty Contra games, like the PS1 games. I I actually have the Saturn version here of Contra Legacy of War. And then there was See the Contra Adventure on PlayStation. A PlayStation exclusive. I think he might like the PS2 games. Some people just hate Neo Contra. I think it's alright. I think it's pretty cool. Then, oh, point of interest, if I never make it here, this train was also featured in the Game Boy Advance version of Contra 3. I guess they didn't want to do the Mode 7 overhead levels, so they replaced it with 2 Genesis levels. Strange, but, you know, that's what happened. If you want Contra on the go, I suggest getting this anniversary collection for the Switch. That's your best bet. What was I saying, though? Oh yeah, there was the only other Contra games I can think of off the top of my head are Contra 4, which is awesome. Contra Rebirth, which is awesome. And then Hardcore Uprising, which isn't called Contra, but it's really Contra. I've heard it's like a sequel or prequel story-wise to this game, or not. Whatever the case may be, it plays a lot like this game. And all those games that I just mentioned, Contra 4, Contra Rebirth, and Contra, or Hardcore Uprising, I should say, they were all made by very talented groups. Respectively, Way Forward, M2, and I think Arc System Works. Was it Arc System Works? Or Axis Games? Who's ever behind the Guilty Gear series, that's who made Hardcore Uprising. And you can tell because it has great animation and really good graphics, and it plays really well. All three of those play really well. But if we're talking shitty games, it's the PS1 games. I mean, Saturn if you got it. The Game Boy Advance version of Contra 3 is kind of bad. It's not great. I wouldn't play that version. But if we're talking originals, the biggest screw up from Contra is the newest game that just came out a few years ago, Contra Rogue Corps. I remember initially, actually, when Mike Matei was still with AVGN, they had sort of talked about it, and just from playing the demo, they said it sucked. And then I guess halfway through the video they cut to later when all of them played the game, and then they said the game sucked. So I probably was initially mad at them, but I've come to realize that, yeah, Rogue Corps, it might very well be the worst Contra game ever. Maybe even worse than the PlayStation 1 games. How they managed to do that, I don't know. because it's made by the same guy who did Contra 3 Hardcore, the PS2 games. So I don't know what his boggle was. I mean, he tried to evolve the formula, but it was just it just was weird. Like, your gun had an overheat in a Contra game, where you're supposed to have infinite firepower. Your gun had an overheat, which kind of ruins the whole experience. I don't know. I don't know what they were thinking. Anyway, I think we should probably get started on this. Only 3 players. That's fine. Incidentally, you may not be able to notice it. This music, like Castlevania Bloodlines and Rocket Knight Adventures, was also made by Michiru Yamane, who went on to do Symphony of the Night later. Why you no play? Okay. I'm gonna pick the gal. Sheena, I think her name is. Yep. Because I think she's cool. Alright. Mission. Mission that. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Do you really need a mission report for Contra? Just blow shit up. Hold up. Let me make sure, just, I'm gonna reset here, but let me make sure. This works. What is this? What are these numbers? Up, down, left, right. Wait, what? A, B, C. Okay, that's B. Can you see the numbers changing? That's B. That's C. That's X. A, B, C. Okay. I guess that's what I want. Let's walk. All right, we got it, sir. Just blow shit up. All right, now that's comfortable. Even though I just got hit. better company here on YouTube now since Saikuno's here. Not that Valkyrie isn't cool, but just, you know, one more popular streamer on YouTube is a big deal. Look at him dancing. He's a dancing fool. I think I'll stick with the gun I dislike. I like the least. That way if I die, I'll at least have better guns to use. Orewa Janai wa Teiru no wa nan. I don't know. My Japanese is terrible. Oh, is he faking? Sounds like Dr. Wily. Anata itai nan. Ku ku ku. Ore no wa teto ai shou. Joe. I don't know. Why do I even try? Okay, so we get a choice of what to do next. Let's go to the Doi Show or whatever. Oh, I shouldn't have used that. Fuck. Care. So I got my laser spread or whatever this is called. Get, you used to blow up. solar jet man. Oh, I got my chicken. Shit. Let's walk. Oh shit. Here's that part from the demo. Exciting. He keeps laughing like that. Coo, coo, coo. I don't know what that means. See this guy? He's a bad guy. I want you to use your guns and shoot him because he's bad. I remember when I first played this game, I got stuck here and I couldn't go any farther. It didn't make me want to sell the game, but it really frustrated the hell out of me. forgetting that you have a slide maneuver. I could probably make good use of that if I was paying attention. Neumann Cascadore, ne? I don't know. Coo coo coo. He laughs like coo coo coo. Weird. Japan is weird. Surrendered. He's got his hands up. This guy is he's a biker dude. He's got the mustache and he's working on his skullet, but he's just go get him. With all these things coming at me. This so does not sound like Michiru Yamane music at all. Of course, I'm so used to her doing gothic stuff that maybe this is her style, and I don't know it. Where'd I go? Where am I? Oh, I'm here. How do you slide upwards? I don't know, but she's doing it. Oh, it's Derpy Dinosaur. He's my favorite. I thought there was something up there, but I'll be damned if I remember how to trigger that. Sliding into him. Sokomade da. Sokomade da. I think that's some variation of hold it right there. Shimata! That's like, darn it. Dokta. Naze koko ni? Eighty man. 80 man. 80 man. I don't know. I give up. Nante? No. We'll do the top one. Whatever that is. Is this Love Bites bass audition song? What's with the shuffle beat? This is Love Bites bass audition track. Is that it? We're gonna have to do better than that. Which I'm sure they will. I could see how people could conceivably use this Japanese version as like training wheels for the US version. Oh, that's what you get for doing genetic experimentation. if I have it in me, though, to be like a professional Contra hardcore player, though. I'll leave that kind of stuff to games done quick or something. By the way, since they've got both this and Castlevania Bloodlines on the Nintendo online service for Switch, why not Rocket Knight Adventures? In fact, why hasn't Rocket Knight Adventures been re-released before? It's a Konami property. Maybe they're just worried about some sort of fallout like they had with the remake of Rocket Knight. Kind of frustrating. Can we do this, gang? I hope so. Maybe with this weapon I can do it. See, I can actually hit him from outside of his legs with this gun. how what a difference that made. Kokomade no yo ne. Bahamuto. His name is Bahamut. This seems like... Why is this reminding me of Metal Slug 3? Look at that, or maybe don't look at that flashing. If you're prone to epileptic seizures, turn away now. Woo! Recognize the faces on the wall, or the mouths on the wall, I should say. Not the eyeballs on the wall, but the mouths on the wall. This looks familiar. Not that familiar. Ow. I was gonna say, where did the sound effects go? Were they trying to get away from Geiger-style aliens in this game? I get that impression. Because they kind of do. There's a lot of human enemies in this game. Shit. Might as well continue from here. It would be stupid not to try and continue from here. We're so close. I destroyed the arms. Nice. What else can I do? A heart. Ooh. Really? Is he gonna get away? Guess he's gonna get away. Team something guy. Oh, Nakazato. I presume some of this team is the same as the Castlevania Bloodlines. Takeda Takeshi looks familiar. Especially with that star in between his name. Hey, it's the help man. He helps out. Shimamura is a nice guy. That name looks familiar too. I think that guy might still be working with Koji Igarashi. Of course, Iga wasn't involved in these games, but... Chirutu Yamane. Who designs your package? Who illustrates your package? Contra hardcore. See you next mission. Maybe. Unless the developers of Echo the Dolphin take over and fuck things up. hey man, that's cool that I could actually beat it. Would I be able to beat it in English? I don't think so. Would it be anticlimactic to go back and try? Absolutely. Let's go do that right now. At least we'll get some English context. Well, you know what? Control. Why does start not work in control? So we need shot, jump, select is what we need. There we go. So A, B, C. Perfect.
Our security system has been breached by an unknown hacker. An unmanned robot is running rampant through the city. I want you to proceed to the area ASAP and restore order.
Just blow shit up. That's all we're good at anymore. Ah shit, I died already. No hit points for the US version. You die in one hit. Fuck you. Of course, the reason that was done was to make sure that gamers didn't beat the game when they rented it from Blockbuster Video or wherever. And supposedly that would keep sales of the game high, because people would say, oh, I didn't beat the game as a rental, I'll buy it and then beat it later. That was the theory. Was that true? Did that apply in real life? Maybe. Robots. Dancing robots. Do I intend to beat this US version as well? I don't think it's gonna happen. That's not the unmanned robot. Somebody is inside that thing. Once you learn the patterns, it's easier to avoid the enemies. are you? Hehehe. You can call me Dead-Eye Joe. If you want to know more than that, then come and get me. Yeah. The research center is under attack by an unknown group. Please come and help. Damn, what should I do? So here's where you get the branching paths. And this game actually has, I think, 4 or 5 endings, depending on what direction you go. This time we'll go to the research center. Why not? Just biking in a different direction. Damn, at this speed we'll never get there in time. Hey bro, looks like you're having some serious trouble. Grab onto my machine and I'll take you to where you want to go. The air police? You guys sure have good timing. Look out! One of the bad guys is coming up from behind. Oh shit, okay. Actually, I kind of like this grenade launcher or whatever it is. Maybe my regular gun should be this. The gun I don't care if I lose. Pretty powerful. Oh, you're making me dizzy. Now you're making me dead. So you only get 5 continues in this version. And they start you all the way back at the beginning of the level. That making a helicopter sound. I'm still not quite sure what shot 1 and shot 2 does. I guess I could read the instructions, but it sounds kind of drastic. Rats, we took one. We're going down. It'll be a rough landing. Jump, girl. You're gonna break your legs or something. Or your hymen. There's the doctor. Are you okay? I'm fine, but you must stop them. They're after the alien cell. Alien cell? We got it from the mother alien in the Alien Wars 5 years ago. So this is a sequel to Contra 3, technically. Just follows different people. It's very dangerous, so we were keeping a close eye on it. I don't know what kind of voice I'm doing for this character. Just bear with me here.
Maybe I should try a Doc Brown.
So the rampaging robot was just a clever diversion. He's freaking out. Strider action there. Anti-gravity jumping. I'm with it. I'm down for it. Oh no, I'm too late. Okay, so there is a checkpoint. Oh, I get it. Shot 1 is move around and aim. Shot 2 is hold still. It's when you shoot, you hold still. Okay. The interesting thing with Contra Rogue Core, the new game they tried to make, is they almost made it a twin-stick shooter, which would have been the best controls ever for a Contra game. But you still had to hold a button to shoot, no matter which direction you were facing. That wasn't terrible, but again, the overheating gun just killed it. It just killed it. It may very well have killed the Contra franchise. Luckily, I mean, this anniversary collection is available, and you know, you can get it physically from Limited Run if you want to support good games. I don't know though, this might be Michiru Yamani's worst soundtrack. There's some nuggets of cool stuff in it, but it's... I mean, I don't know what I'm expecting, really. even know what to do. You won't even get hit. That one hit death thing won't even matter. 3 days later,
we've identified the hacker who breached our security. His name is Neumann Cascade. He's the best hacker on the net.
The net? This was 1994. They knew about the net back then? Very perceptive, Japan.
He used the panic caused by the robot as a diversion so he could steal the mother alien cell from the research center. It's very likely there is an organization working behind him. His hideout is under a garbage dump. Don't screw this one up.
He's harsh. Oh shit. Sometimes there's so much debris. Oh shit. Sometimes there's so much shit flying around that I don't know what's something I have to shoot and what isn't. Luckily, at least this weapon tracks the enemies. By the way, that sunset isn't too bad. It's better than it just standing still. No mercy for you. I could see myself getting good at this though, if I keep practicing. Or anybody really. Any gamer. So that was close. I was watching Happy Console Gamer's channel. I don't normally, which is so that's a little strange, but he's a good dude. He has pretty good taste in games. Between him and GameSack, I probably wouldn't even know what the East series is. And that's like my favorite new series, even though it's not new. Shit. Gotcha. And he made a video about how a fan of his was watching his videos. He was watching their Twitch stream of them playing Xenosaga 3. Or is it Xenosaga? Whatever, however it's pronounced. Wait a minute, Xenosaga. Yeah, Xenosaga. Not Xenoblade, not Xenogears. Xenosaga 3. And the Twitch streamer he was watching was upset because they weren't liking the game as much as he had hyped it up for them, or supposedly. You're that creep Neumann Cascade. Why don't you try this on for size? I thought he'd be a much larger dude. Where in the heck am I? Welcome to the virtual zone. I hope you enjoy yourself. But it made him call into question whether the game was actually good or not. So he actually went back and played it. And he still liked it. But I've been thinking about that lately. Like, are there games that I like that I've been trying to tell people that they should play? That probably maybe aren't as good as I remember? Is it just nostalgia of when I played them? Is that what's making me say that they're good? And I suppose that could be the case sometimes. It depends on the game, certainly. I mean, I don't even know. These days, everything is action. It's either an action game or not. You fight well, but something. I can't get the timing down on that. Like, you see me on YouTube here playing Castlevania and Contra games, most of which are very good. Some of them are okay. Some could conceivably be considered not good. I guess it all depends on how you look at it. But I still think that there's games that I like that I want to share with people. I want to let people know that, hey, Castlevania was a good series and it deserves to continue. You know, Mario and Zelda keep going. Why can't, like, Castlevania and Ninja Gaiden and Mega Man and, you know, why can't those series keep going? Why do they have to stop? You know, to me, those are the legacy games. You know, they were popular because they were great for their time, and at one time they even outdid themselves and became even greater. Maybe some of them multiple times. So I definitely think, you know, and especially the ones I mentioned, Castlevania, Contra, you know, Metroid's starting to pick up again, but, you know, Mega Mans and Ninja Gaidens, and, you know, they all had at least 2 great moments in the sun, sometimes more. And I think that's noteworthy. It's one thing if a game has one great entry and then the rest are crap, or if it just shows up once or twice. But what I call legacy titles, they have a history of being more often good than not. Let me throw a random one out there. Blaster Master. Now, Blaster Master was fantastic on the NES. Didn't do so hot on other platforms. The PlayStation entry was pretty good. But now they have a Blaster Master Zero trilogy done by Inti Creates. And those are great games. I'm glad the series is continuing. Can it go even farther? I think so. You know. Can Castlevania go farther? I think so. But I also think that it doesn't have to be a clone of Demon Souls or Dark Souls or Bloodborne or, you know, what else do they do? I forget. Elden Ring. It doesn't have to be a clone of those games. It can do its own thing. I mean, I know Castlevania has a history of copying other series, like Symphony of the Night kind of copies Metroid, whether they meant to or not. Lament of Innocence copies Devil May Cry. Curse of Darkness has a combat engine that's very similar to Dynasty Warriors. Just much less enemies to fight, unfortunately. And then, of course, the Lords of Shadow series are very influenced by God of War. I don't know. I veered kind of way off topic, but I just wanted to... I'm on here streaming on both YouTube and Twitch, different videos for each, and just to let you guys know that, hey, you can play other games. It's okay. There's other cool stuff to check out. You know, if people can play Jump King or, you know, Minecraft and not say that the graphics suck, then I think there's other games out there that they could check out. You know, from the NES onward, there's actually some depth into the gameplay that, say, old Atari games didn't have. You know, old Atari games are the equivalent today of, you know, iPhone games like Candy Crush and Fruit Ninja and stuff. But, you know, the Zeldas, the Mega Mans, the Castlevanias, the, you know, even Mario had started to get depth. And then there was, you know, I mean, I could name a bunch of series, but, you know, I don't want to go that deep into it. Just saying that if you feel like someone might be interested in a game, go ahead and share it. Don't worry about whether they'll like it or not. Tell them your experience and what you think. That's kind of the lesson I learned today from watching that video. You know, if I mean, where do you think Cuphead got its gameplay style? It just didn't wrangle it out of thin air. It took a bunch from Contra. A bunch. A lot. It's pretty much Contra with an old-timey filter on it. That's it. 5 continues, you're done. It's a lot more punishing than it probably should be. But that's okay. But Cuphead is a hard game, you know? The whole reason I forget his first name, but Sakamoto-san from Nintendo, the whole reason he brought back a 2D Metroid style is because the genre was getting popular again. Whether you want to call it Metroidvania or whatever, Metroid kind of started the ball rolling on it. So bringing it back was a no-brainer. And plus, when you have developers like Mercury Steam, I mean, although they kind of fumbled the ball with the Lords of Shadow series, Metroid Samus Returns on the 3DS is great. So of course they would give them another project in Metroid Dread. Of course they would. And that game is almost sold 3 million copies. It's the highest selling Metroid game ever. And Metroid Prime 4 hasn't even been released yet. It's been 3 years since they went back to Retro Studios to remake the game. I mean, it just bothers me that I still get the impression that some people think that just because games have older pixel graphics or older or very low polygons, or that they're bad games, and it's just not true. Or even that bad games aren't worth playing. I'll even go that far. If you watch videos from Stop Skeletons from Fighting or Sober Dwarf, they have videos on why you should be playing bad games. How do you know what you like unless you know what you don't like? And also, just because everybody else hates something doesn't mean you have to too. You can take someone else's opinion to heart, but at the same time, it's important that you make your own decisions as well. That's just kind of what I'm about, is second chances, giving, specifically games, giving them an opportunity to shine again that maybe wasn't given to them before. So, guys, I am AlucardsQuest, and I need your help. Actually, I don't know what to do with YouTube right now. I was going to upload more music here, or at least older music here, and I may still do that, But as far as like streaming or videos, I'm not sure. I kind of made 2 little comedy shorts about Geist and Skyrim. But I don't know what else to do, really. So if you guys have any ideas, what you'd like to see, or something you think I could tackle, let me know. I threw out that, you know, I threw out playing Mega Man because I played through all 6 of those a couple years ago on Twitch, and it was really, once I got to part 3 and 4 and 5 and it was just exhausting. I completely understand why Pat the NES Punk got sick of it. It's still a great series, and eventually I'll come back to it sometime. Certainly the first 2. But I don't know if that will be what my channel will be doing. It's hard to find a direction. I seem to have some direction on Twitch, but YouTube is still, you know, if I had my druthers, as we old people say, I would have liked to be making videos like, you know, Stop Skeletons from Fighting, Game Sack, Matt McMuscles, fantastic channel. There's no channel called Fantastic Channel that I follow. I'm just saying that those channels are fantastic, is what I mean. Maybe if I get a capture device and get my PC, get a new PC going, and maybe I can really dig deep into what I want to do. But it's kind of frustrating. My Castlevania was my favorite series forever, and now it's kind of gone. We have Bloodstained, but it doesn't really fill the gap 100%. It does, but it doesn't. It you know, the main game fills the sequel to Symphony of the Night very well. And the side games kind of cover the NES gap. But in between, there's a lot of space. And there's no 3D Bloodstained games. Which is to say, if I could play the 3D Castlevania games on here, I would. So, I don't know, we'll have to figure out what's next. I mean, just because I did all the Castlevania and Contra collections doesn't mean I have to do another collection or something, or another legacy title, you know, series of streams. I could do something different. I just have to think about what that would be. I am not sure. I mean, I could jump right into Mega Man X, but I kind of wanted to do that on Twitch. This is a toughie. It would be nice if I could work on a video with content, but I don't know if I could keep that up regularly, like a GameSack channel or a Matt McMuscles channel. I mean, Matt McMuscles hires other people to do his editing and stuff, so I don't know. I just have this vision of me thinking I got this brilliant idea for a video, putting it all together, you know, spending hundreds of hours editing it, and then putting it out there, and it gets, you know, 10 views or something. You know, I guess we suffer for our art. I don't know. YouTube is always changing. If this were 15 years ago, that I probably could have, you know, made a dent in something. But here we are. Maybe if I could think of something that isn't appropriate for Twitch. Like, I wanted to do Rocksmith, but my guitar, I broke a string on my guitar. Well, it's actually my brother's guitar. So I'll have to get a new guitar. And I'll have to start over. And Rocksmith is extensive. I mean, you could spend so much time doing that and not get anywhere. So I don't know. Maybe if it's something I've already played. I suppose I could do the Double Dragons. The only Double Dragon I don't have, well, there's a handful I don't have. But as far as what's on PS4, it has the 3 NES games. It has the new Part 4 they made. It has the arcade versions of 1 and 2. And it has the Kunio-kun games if we wanted to get into that. Although I had some difficulty getting into the sort of medieval Japan Kunio-kun. I don't know. But like I say, if you guys have any ideas, let me know. I'm AlucardsQuest. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing, hanging out, whatever you do. If you're still subscribed to me, I really appreciate it. If you're a new subscriber, thank you. If you hit that subscribe button, that's really cool of you. Thank you very much. They always say, the algorithm wants you to say like, comment, and subscribe. They don't mention share. So, for my part, go ahead and share a video of mine if you think it's dumb. If you think it's dumb enough, go ahead and share it. YouTube. What happened to you, man? Where did you go wrong? Actually, a lot of us could probably answer that. But I don't know if we should. So I'll spend some time thinking about what to do here. If I may say so, I've been streaming on Twitch for about 2 years, and I think as far as saying what I want to say and getting my point across, I think I've become a better speaker. But I'm sure someone would disagree. That's fine. Let's see, we're in May. Yeah, nothing really jumps out at me from my shelf that says, hey, play this. I mean, for Twitch, I have a mental itinerary that I kind of shuffle around. It's a tough game. But, I don't want to ramble on here like I do on my Twitch videos. Just to say, thank you for anything and everything you might do to support me or anybody else who I've mentioned who are also great content creators. In fact, I'll give a shout out to Sober Dwarf specifically, because they do a great job of making videos. I don't really know the status of their channel, but I used to watch a ton of their stuff. I'm still subscribed, but I haven't, to be honest, I haven't picked up a video in a while, so maybe YouTube just thinks I'm not interested anymore. I don't know. But that person has good taste, so definitely check them out. And I should really let you guys go anyway. I don't know. Let's come up with some ideas. This old Castlevania fan, he doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know what he's doing. Stop him. Oh, by the way, I'm not going to play Contra Rogue Core on here. No. Maybe on a dare? Maybe as a punishment on Twitch, but here I don't think that would be appropriate. So that's it. We gotta end somehow. What I try to end with is take care, be safe, have a good morning, afternoon, evening, or general day, and I try to end on some advice. There's a lot of craziness in the world, but you don't have to pay attention to all of it. If you're spending too much time on the crazies, you might make yourself crazy. So, as with anything, give yourself frequent breaks. Play some games that the top 30 streamers are not playing, or that aren't very popular in general. Broaden your horizons. Same thing with music. Listen to music that not many people are listening to. If for some reason you hate metal, why? But give it a shot. Start with like easier stuff like Sabbath and Priest and, you know, Iron Maiden maybe. And then work your way up to some of the more complicated, you know, like Metallica, Megadeth, Slayer, Anthrax, you know. I'm not saying jump headfirst into like uber death metal, but you know, look at the genres you're interested in and try to branch out. I thought about doing reaction videos. Maybe I could do that. I could also do like top 10 videos. But again, those things require some editing, and I don't mind editing, but it's been a long time, and I really I need to buckle down for that kind of thing. So I'll send some good luck and good thoughts your way, and maybe send a little bit to me. Just a bit. Thank you. And that's it. I'm out.